Hi, Warrior. It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hi.
Today, we are back grinding for Whirlwind Axe. We're going to try to collect some more Thundering Charms today, and also eventually some Burning Charms. Should probably sell a few things before we get out there. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing good, but I'm a little bit worried about playing today because there has been a few DDoS attacks. As of late, we've been lucky so far with the DDoS attacks, but you never know. You never know what can happen, right? All right, so I think we can keep on moving here. Sold a few things. We're at 44 gold. And yeah, so people are debating on why the DDoS attacks are happening. Blackwing Lair just came out, and supposedly they might have been a DDoS attack because the Only Fangs guild was doing their first ever Blackwing Lair clear. I don't know if like they got wiped by it or what happened. But yeah, I think I hope we're okay today. We'll see. We'll try to just pull one mob at a time. See what happens. I do want to get into a dungeon today, which is a little scary, but hopefully we're fine. It's too bad that these companies can't really find a way to deal with the DDoS attacks. Been happening quite a bit as of late, and if you lose your character to that, it's sad, man. I do think Blizzard should roll back the characters. You know, if you lost your character within the hour of the DDoS, you should be able to get him back, but that's kind of shitty too, because like say somebody like legitimately dies and they know how to, you know, they're good at they know how to DDoS Blizzard, and their character dies, and they're like, oh, you know what? If I DDoS the server, then I could potentially get my character back. So that's not a good thing. So I see why they don't do that. There surely shouldn't be any incentive for somebody to DDoS their servers. But hopefully we get lucky and we don't, you know, become a victim to a DDoS attack. Got a little spirit buff we can get here. Just a little bit of health regen. I seen a little forum post about people debating on if self-found players should be able to roll need on BOEs. And this guy wants to play self-found, I think, and he's asking the nice blue/purple BOE drops and an SSF player who needs the item rolls need and equips the item. Do y'all give them a pass? I recently started a self-found character and some blue BOE gloves dropped and I needed them and equipped them, but I don't know if the community generally frowns upon this. I don't really think they should frown upon it. If the call is everyone roll need, you roll need, right? Just depends what the call is. If you can use it, especially roll need. I think the best way to do it is BOE drops, everybody just rolls need. You know, you get it. Right? Because people want to sell the item on the auction house to get gold. And it's kind of sleazy if you do roll need to sell in the auction house, but it's a viable reason for rolling need. Some of those items sell for like 20 gold. Now, if you're self-found, you can't really put items on the auction house, so you're probably just going to vendor them. But some items could be worth like 1 to 2 gold, and that helps out quite a bit. to getting your mount. It's really hard to get a mount in self-found. You know, I had to go skinning for a long time, and I barely made any coin at all. But it did pay for some abilities, which was nice. And we're not even close to getting our mount. We should have our mount right now at 40. But we're not even halfway there. So, yeah, it's pretty rough. There's like raptors around here. Like just, even though they won't attack us, if we run away, I think we could run into one. Scroll out a bit here. Let's get ourselves a food buff. And then we'll get rid of all these Thundering Exiles. After a few trips, we'll get a... get a Scarlet Monastery group going. There we go, I got another charm. Or 5 charms, 3 more to go, not bad. Some people think self-found players shouldn't roll need on blues if they don't need them. That's fair, I guess, because, you know, the non-self-found players can make more gold off the auction house. But I wouldn't be mad if they did roll need. Because, you know, they need gold too, right, to get their mount. Even though it's less, it's pretty tough getting your mount. As a self-found player. We won't have ours till probably 45, around there. And that really sucks as a warrior. We want to get our mount as soon as possible. And PlayStation now is going to come out with controllers that you can charge, you know, solar, pretty much. And that's kind of cool. It's not that big of a deal, I think. It's not like that. It's amazing. Because I can do that on my my TV remote. I've had the TV for a couple of years now, so... That probably should have came out with, like, the PS5 Pro, I think. And I think that'll become standard in the future. It's pretty good if you, like, lose your charger, I guess. And you can, you know, just charge it in the sun. But the charger will always be faster, that's for sure. Okay, let's have a bite to eat here. Got some mold. What else do we get? I think that's it. Just some delicious cave mold. Supposedly that's blue cheese. I guess, I don't know. That's what I've heard. It's connected to blue cheese in some sort of way. We gotta watch out. We should be full health every time we pull. Just in case we get DC'd, right? Every little bit of health helps. So I'll probably use up all these bandages. Someone's in there fighting. Well, that's the end of the Thundering Exiles. You got a druid here farming them, probably selling them on the auction house. I don't think there's a quest for this, is there? Maybe. Now I gotta run to the fireside. He's probably going the same way. That's cool. cool though. He hooked us up with some buffs. Take that.
How generous.
Nice guy. He doesn't have his mount either. What the heck? I guess this is how he plans on. It's crazy how he doesn't have his mount at 41. Non-self-found. I know this character, if we were not self-found and we were able to use the auction house, we would have our mount. We had a couple items that just dropped for us, like blue items, that were over 20 gold. And then all of the skins that we collected, we could have sold that on the auction house, made like 100% more gold. He would have our mount right now. For sure. Gotta avoid refuge point here. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a grind. Need 3 more Thundering Charms, 8 more Burning Charms. We'll have to do probably a couple laps here. Good thing is we'll get a bit of ore on the way there. We do need to upgrade our engineering soon. But yeah, I think we'll probably see the druid there. It'll probably... I think by the time we get there, the druid will have cleared at least half of it. Which makes you think, like, should I just stay at the Thundering Zone instead? Right? You just stay at the Thundering spot. Just fight whatever you can, whatever spawns. But we'll see. We'll take a chance here. Charge a bit. I'll just get there a little faster. Alright, here we are. Druid's down there. We got a hunter down, orc hunter level 60. And it's completely cleared. Yeah. Should we layer hop? There's nobody online in our guild. I gotta get in another guild. Anybody online? No, only me. Yeah, my guild is my guild is completely died, I think. Yeah, he's just farming these. He's getting that one. I'm not even gonna be able to get that before he does. Come on, man. I'm a level 41 self-found warrior. Yeah, okay, well, I see how it goes. This is brutal. But it's a quest, right? These quests, all of them were brutal. The tusks were brutal. I made it harder on myself, the tusk quest. Even getting the life root's gonna be kind of a pain. It's cool how you can time your mortal strike with your your swing timer, so you can hit the mortal strike and then hit. Does quite a bit of damage. Now we're going back to the Thundering Charm spot. We're just gonna hang out there, and then eventually, I guess we'll have an episode where we just hang out at the Burning Charm spot. But yeah, there's no way we can compete with a hunter, trying to get mob tags. Even a druid. It's, like, a druid's impossible, too. Look at that mount. I can't wait till we get a mount, man. It's a real game changer. 40s is really good for warrior. You get your mount, you get your, you know, your whirlwind axe. It's a real game changer. There's the refuge point guards. Not as worried about them anymore as I was 10 levels ago. You hear this music, you know you're close to an alliance city. And you need to watch out. Oh, they're all back. Okay, good. This is where we reside. Wonder how much they sell for. Like, I didn't get a burning charm, but they don't really sell for that much. Let's see. 46 silver per charm. And then what about the cresting ones? 34. I assume the fire ones are probably the most expensive. Maybe that's why that hunter's there farming them. There we go. Just need 2 more. I don't know if we'll go back. I think that hunter's just going to be there for a while. I think if we clear this out and we get we get all the thundering charms we need, which is only 2 more. Should we go to the fire spot? Not too sure. It's a big crit there. Alright, 1 more charm. We should get that in this pack. To be honest, if I die to a DDoS attack, though, it is what it is. I've died so many times like that in Diablo hardcore. It's not as bad in Diablo. It'd be pretty bad if we died. I'd be pissed, but that just happens in hardcore. Something you kind of, you can't really avoid. But there is ways to avoid it. Like, I think if any of these, like, streamer people, people who stream that are really popular, if they're doing anything big as a collective, it's probably not a good time to be playing your character. Oh, crap. That wasn't that good of an idea. Let's Good, we didn't get hit that hard there. Get another food buff. Yeah, we're at 7. That's the way to do it. You just do one at a time. Stay in one zone and then hopefully you can get them. Let the spirit do its work here. Couple more ticks. Crap. Got a kick and then... Did we miss the kick? Sort of. I think the burning ones will be the worst because when we hit them, we take damage. It really sucks for melee. These ones are not too bad because we can, interrupt the cast. Yeah, didn't give us the last one. There's another one over there. All right, now we wait. I wonder if there's like any mobs around here we can fight that'll give us a decent amount of XP. Or any XP, for that matter. Could fight the raptor. Okay, good. They're spawning back. Didn't have to wait that long. I'm not going to the burning one. Not doing that run back again. For sure the hunter's still there, I think. It was nice coming back though, and there was a full set of mobs here. Guess we'll just wait. I wish we could get XP from these mobs, but it would have been nice if we had skinning as well. We get a little bit of raptor hide and raptor flesh. Oh, there's one. Will this be it? There we go. We got our last charm, guys. All right, so I guess we should... I'll make my way over to the fireside, but while we do that, I'm going to queue up for just some Scarlet Armory, Scarlet Cathedral. Wonder what we're queued as. Just a warrior? Need to set my roles. There we go. Can I... Not a lot of people queued up. Running Armory Cath. I wish we were in this group. Go this way. See if we get into a group. Not a lot of people on right now. I think it's maybe because of the DDoS attacks. Who knows? It is pretty much prime time. It's like evening. Yeah, they filled up. Still a lot of people playing though, over 5 layers up right now. As we get to higher levels, I think there will be like less and less of us or people to like do dungeons with. I think 50 to 60 is probably probably not a lot of people. Unless you find like level 60s to do dungeons with, I guess. We'll head over to the fireside and we'll just stand around. And I guess TAUREN Mill will probably be the place to go to. Oh, Alliance player. Human rogue. This guy died in Scarlet Monastery. This guy just died in SM. Died in Graveyard to an anguished dead. That's a rough death. It's wild how you can be in Scarlet Monastery from pretty much 30 all the way to 43. Says I want to do Armory Graveyard Library. I don't know if I want to do that. Not a fan of Graveyard at this level. Maybe Library. If we got into another Shaman group, I'd be into that, but this group wouldn't be too bad. Maybe. Not too sure. Preferably want to be in a group of like 38 to 40 level people. The thing is, if you're a caster, you really don't do... Well, you still want to do Cathedral. There's some pretty good loot for casters in Cathedral. Like the helmet, and there's some nice healer loot as well. Yeah, the helmet, the neck is really good. 7 stamp, 7x, 7 spirit. This is good for a healer. 8 spirit, 29.8 damage per second. Increases healing done by spells by up to 15, and then the helmet's awesome. 52 armor, 9 stam, 14 intellect, 14 spirit. So we should be able to find some casters. This hunter's still here. What, are you done farming or what? Like, this guy's got to be a bot. You would think, right? The thing about these exiles, they don't really cast anything. I wonder if they'll help me with this. No, he's just gonna get the other one. Fair. He's gonna get 2. Oh, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. What are you doing this? You gotta be... That's so sweaty. That takes 2 mobs. This is so... I wish I could layer hop. I could, but I don't know. See if we can layer hop here. Okay, this guy's inviting me to layer 2. We gotta make sure we're safe. Oh, this is in layer 2. What's this for? Is this layer 2? We're on a different layer now? This isn't a group. Wow, that's awesome. You just put invite layer and you can layer swap? Is the hunter still here? I don't want to start fighting until... Pretty sure we're on a different layer. Yeah, we're on layer 2. That's so cool. So there's somebody who has like a macro that checks the looking for group chat, and if somebody says invite layer 1 or 2, you just get invited instantly. I didn't know that. That's so cool, man. Inviting you to layer 2. Lex the Stoic. Shout out to Lex the Stoic for his service. Yeah, follow twitch.tv Lex the Stoic. Yeah, shout out to him, man, if he's the one who's doing this. So yeah, shout out to Lex the Stoic for hooking up the players with a quick layer hop. I thought it was going to be a pain, but it's actually not too bad. These fire ones aren't that bad. They don't cast anything. And this is another reason why you farm these elemental fires, guys. These sell for 2 gold on the auction house. The reason why is because everybody wants fire protection pots, and you need elemental fires for that. So I understand why the hunter's here. It's just farming easy elemental fires. But yeah, that's the good thing about layers, I guess. You can layer hop to go farm. It's kind of a lame part, though. You know? It's good and bad. Like, I'm not complaining right now, but... Okay. Imagine all the people who'd be at the spawn if there was... Well, some of these people would be in queues, including myself. I wouldn't even be waiting to get online to play. We're going to lose our food buff soon. Got a mage here. I hope he's not going to get greedy and snipe everything. I have to queue up for another SM group. What level is he? He's level 60? People just love farming. This is the worst one because you have to farm. People are farming the elemental fires. Alright, well we'll queue up for Scarlet Armory and Cathedral. There's other fire elementals you can kill though, man. These aren't the only fire elementals in the game that drop elemental fires. There's so many mobs that drop them. I don't know if we're going to be able to get... Let's go layer 1. Should we just keep layer hopping? There's an ore over here. Tin vein. We'll get that. I don't think we get XP anymore from tin, do we? Let's see. Yeah, we still do. Yeah, we might have to hop to layer 1. Not too sure if we need the tin, but no, we don't need the core stone. Sort of past that. Alright, we'll go to this side. I think the reason why people like this spot is because not only do you get the elemental fires, but you get the charms, and the warriors buy the charms. So you sell both. You get to sell both, right? A little bit rough. All right, let's do a quick invite layer 1. Gotta watch out doing this because you can. There we go. Wait for the switch. There we go. He disappeared. We are now on layer 1. It's a lot better. There's another warrior, troll rogue here farming him. It's not too bad. There's a lot more elementals here. Though. There's a warrior, 39 troll. Get a food buff and then we'll pull again. I think he's gonna take that one maybe. Got it. He's gonna get that one though. And this layer's kind of... We swap layers. It's the strategy, guys. It's how you farm as a bot. Classic WoW. Nice, got elemental fire and... Wonder if we'll get this one, maybe not, probably not. Go, 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 go! So we got 2 charms, we need 6 more. There's one right behind us. Am I queued up for... Yeah, I think I am, aren't I? That's a good group. I think this was the group that had the warrior before. What happened to the last warrior? I'm on my way. Okay, we're out of here, guys. We got a couple charms. I'm happy about that. Okay, so let's
That better be good.
sell the junk. Don't need the core stone. Don't need the coal. Don't need that. keeping the elemental fires, though. So eventually we will be able to use the auction house at 60, so
Speak quickly.
sell those then. I have like a little stack here. Don't have a lot of room for anything else. Do have some room for that though. I can get rid of the hot spices. We need that. Yeah, I have to do a little bit of
Power time.
I have to do a little bit of engineering to
What now?
get a little bit more bag space. All right, we're good. Let's go. We got
I have exactly what you
we got
need.
other pieces of trash here. A lot of raptor eggs.
Dark lady.
Turn into food.
For you.
I always find something to sell
Listening.
every time I walk away.
Remember.
Yeah, that should be enough. All right, off to Scarlet Monastery we go. We got a pretty good group. Any chance you guys want to run library? I can't go on that. I don't mind. Yeah, run library. It's easy XP. I think we still get XP from that. It's the first boss. It's for like a quest or something. Yeah, it's easy XP. Shouldn't be too bad. You got to watch out in there, but we should be fine. Yeah, there we go, guys. We're kind of close. Need 6 more charms and we're done with that. I need to start focusing on getting life root. Supposedly vendors sell it. You don't have to be a herbalist. You just have to find some vendors. I know at the Dark Moon Fair there's a vendor that sells it, so worst case, scenario. You have to go to the Dark Moon. We have to wait for the Dark Moon Fair, which is a couple weeks from now. It's in Thunderbluff. You can also get an OP buff that increases your damage by, I think, 10%. It's probably like one of the strongest buffs in the game. You get that during Dark Moon Fair as well. A knoll called the Sage gives it to you. Yeah, hopefully no DDoS attacks, guys. That would suck. If we were in there at a DDoS, but see what happens. We want to get the loot from here. We'll see how long it takes us to clear all 3 dungeons. This is a good group. Everyone's like 40 plus, so we should wreck. Yeah, you don't gear early. It's good for potentially the priest and the mage. This hypnotic blade's pretty good for level 34. Increases damage and healing done by 9. 8 in 3 spirit. And there's illusionary rod too, but I kind of like the blade more. Because there are some pretty good offhands you can combo with that give like 13 magic damage. The one from the mage quest is really good. I'm still using it right now, level 52. But man, I wish we had a mount, guys. Once we get a mount, man, I hope I get to live because I got my mount on my human warrior. I think I had it for like 2 days and I died. Like Life was just getting good on that character. You know, and then we just passed away. Hope that doesn't happen on this guy. We're so far away from him now too, though. It's gonna take us a while. We could try to find like a nice raw gold farm, but dungeons are pretty good because you get all those like BOEs, and like sometimes if you get a weapon, it's like 2 gold, right? And that really goes a long way in self-found. Like the gear, weapons. The more weapons we get, the better. Got to find like 100 weapons worth of more than a gold. And like when we get to sell this axe, we get whirlwind axe. We can sell this axe for 99 silver. That's pretty good. It's mostly the training that holds us back. We got to spend 6 gold, 40 silver at level 42. 44 looks like we're going to be spending over 10 gold. 46, it looks like a pretty expensive level. Looks like it's like 15 almost. But we're not going to take slam, so it's actually more like 10. Battle Show 5 is pretty good though, and Intercept's awesome. You can now charge well in combat. Alright, so I think these guys are inside libraries, just a guess. Is that where they are? Let's see where they are. Are they even here? They're here, right? I'm tripping out here. Maybe they're in armory? Scarlet Monastery, yeah. We in arm? Okay. Alright, guys, well, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we will be going through Scarlet Monastery. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.